We're gonna adjust it.
Okay,
Matter of
because
fact,
you can.
we can.
You can. Because you can loosen this little thing, and then this screen will move back and forth.
Okay. No,
Got it?
I'll just move the whole thing, really, but
got it?
we're good. Oh yeah, we got it. First base. Well, yeah, we're gonna see a whole lot of third base. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch, don't let the legs go off.
Yeah, I know. I got a hold of it until I get it where I want it.
We can turn this to top if you want.
Let's see, we got first and third. I think we're good right there. 20 people already. I wonder if we can pick it up a
Yeah.
little bit.
I'll go up.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it. You go up. Oh,
Get it where you want it.
okay, right there. Now we gotta.
No. You all right? Long. Yeah, just don't stand up. Oh, you'll be all right.
I like the way that thing goes.
I guess we could, but I think he normally puts it down.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Why don't you grab your water, put it up here so you don't get to reaching.
Championship softball coming to you live from Lady Gator Park here on the campus of Santa Maria High School. Today is third round. Will feature the Pineville Lady Rebels and the Santa Maria Lady Gators. The winner moves on to Sulphur next week in the semifinals, and the loser season comes to an end. Big ball game. Lady Gators have won 2 in a row to get here, and so have the Pineville Lady Rebels.
Lady Gator Park on the campus of Santa Maria High School for today's quarterfinal matchup between the visiting Pineville Lady Rebels and your Santa Maria Lady Gators. Let's see today's starting lineups, full lineups, starting first with the visiting Rebels. Number 99, Margaret Mertens. Number 13, McKinsley Thomason. Number 2, Molly Woodle. Number 16, Jordan Grant. Number 24, Maddie Orgeron. Number 5, Annalie Stevens. Number 12, Madison Edwards. And number 19, Brooklyn Brewer. Starting for Lady Rebels, shortstop. Number 4, Bailey Henderson. Pitching, number 22, Aaron Cooper. First base, number 26, Bevan Hartnett. Right field, number 1, Lauren Cooper. Second base, number 15, Sarah Wallace. Third base, number 9, Cortland Bennett. Designated player, number 27, Emily Collins. Left fielder, number 20, Ashley Guidry. Center fielder, number 00, Meredith Mertens. And catching, number 25, Kirsten Thiles. Later over the coach by head coach Allison Fry. And now for your Santa Maria Lady Gators. Number 4, Ashlyn Jones. Number 12, Addison Gomez. Number 13, Mackenzie Elazar. Number 18, Olivia Falcon. Number 19, Aubrey Dunn. Number 23, Kyra Sorensen. Number 25, Katarina Byers. Number 28, Cami Gotro. Number 32, Kaylee Parker. Now for your Lady Gator starters. In the circle, number 21, Addison Jackson. Playing third base, number 20, Alex Franklin. Shortstop, number 34, Julia Kramer. First base, number 35, Shelby Whittington. Catching for Lady Gators, number 10, Sophie Smith. Second baseman, number 3, Mary Beth Zeller. Right field, number 9, Carmen Dixon. Designated player, number 26, Samantha Landis. Center fielder, number 1, Arilee Bean. Left fielder, number 2, Hallie Aiden. Lady Gator coached by head coach Amy Petrie and assistant coaches Mark Mayer, Jay Brignac, John Ventavenia, and Daryl Landry. This time we ask you to please rise. Remove your caps and stand at attention for the playing of the national anthem.
Championship softball coming to you live, duckroostersports.net. Call your friends, relatives, whatever, tell them tune in. We ought to have a good one here this afternoon. The Lady Gators coming with an overall record of 25 wins and 2 losses. The Rebels of Pineville High School come in with a record of 23 wins and 9 losses. And once again, towing the rubber for the Lady Gators as she has all year long with a record of 24 wins and 2 losses. Addison Jackson. Jackson's been phenomenal here first 2 rounds of the playoffs. In 10 innings pitched, both games ended on the mercy rule. Addison gave up only 2 hits total, 2 walks, and 17 strikeouts in the 2 ball games in 10 innings. Comes into this game with 230 strikeouts for the year. She's going to be tested well here today.
Leading off the Lady Rebels shortstop, number 4, Bailey Henderson.
Third round of the 5A State Softball Championship. Winner moves on to Fresh Park in Sulphur. Loser goes home. First pitch is low and outside, ball 1. Second pitch outside. Jackson falls behind, 2 balls and no strike. First batter of the ball game, top of the first inning. There's a foul off to our left out of play. That pitch is outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Well, Jackson falls behind the first batter here. First batter is shortstop Henderson. Sorry, I don't have the first names. Good thing is we don't usually have the last names. That pitch is high for ball 4. And the leadoff batter trots on down to first base.
Next up,
That'll bring to the
number 22, Aaron Cooper.
to the plate. The Lady Rebel pitchers, Cooper, number 22. Pitch is just off the plate, a little high. Well, Jackson having a little trouble finding the strike zone early here. There's a call strike on the outside part of the plate. Runs the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on, nobody out. We're in the top of the first inning, just underway. There's a bunt. Sophie Smith camps under it. About 8 feet from home plate. And that records the first out. So the sacrifice bunt goes for naught here, 1 out. That'll send to the plate the first baseman, number 26, Hartnett. There's a little pop-up that Addison Jackson, being the athlete that she is, does play infield some. Able to trap that one a little pop-up between home plate and the mound. And that'll record the second out here in the top of the first inning. Now batting the right fielder, number 1, Cooper. There goes the runner down to second base to throw. And the runner slid behind the tag. The throw was there. So a stolen base for Henderson. There's a fly ball to left field right at Hallie Hydell. And that'll record the third and final out here in the top of the first inning. We're going to go to the bottom. No score.
I will.
Picking up the sound on your phone? Picking up the sound on your phone? Can they hear me? No, I was just going to charge you if you charge my voice.
Why not? We'll be well working, that's for sure.
Especially if we win.
Yes, sir.
Gotta get it. Gotta get the fresh part, man. That's kind of like a bad season if we don't get there. Yeah. Throw goes down to second base, and we're going to start the bottom half of the first inning.
Addison Jackson.
E. Cooper towing the rubber for the Lady Rebels here this afternoon. And as she has all year long, leading off the bottom of the second inning, Lady Gator pitcher Addison Jackson. Jackson comes into today with 15 home runs on the year. Ties a Santa Maria record. Looking for another one to be able to break it. That pitch down low, ball one. Wind is sort of blowing from left to right center field more. And it's a pretty good little breeze, so you get one up in the air in that direction, it should leave the park. And Jackson swings and fouls one straight back onto the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike, just underway, bottom half of the first inning. Pineville High School Lady Rebels taking on the Santa Maria Lady Gators here this afternoon in the 3rd round of the playoff. That curveball is way high and outside. Jackson looking for one that she can drive, as she always does. This young lady can definitely swing a bat. There's a ball strike on the count even. Alex Franklin in the on-deck circle for the Lady Gators, and Julia Kramer will be following her. There's a hard shot, just foul down the 3rd base line. Count stays even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a miss, and that's a rare occasion right there. You're going to see Jackson strike out.
Number 20, Alex Franklin.
Let's go, Alex.
That'll send to the plate the Lady Gator 3rd baseman, Alex Franklin. Yeah, Cooper got her on a little change up there. Swing and strike 3. Curveball outside. There's a swing and a miss. It's 100 and something. I can't see.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Need a magnifying glass.
Yeah. Yeah, that sun glaring right on it too makes it tough. And Jackson, this young lady is painting that outside part of the plate, and the Lady Gator bats just aren't quite reaching it. Franklin falls behind, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 1st inning, just underway. No score in the game yet. There's that pitch just off the outside corner again.
That was close.
Yeah, if the umpire starts giving her that pitch, she's going to be something to reckon with the rest of the day. It is off the plate, but not by much. That pitch is high. Runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Franklin, the freshman 3rd baseman, one of 3 freshman starters here this afternoon for the Lady Gators. There they pop up. The wind's going to keep that one in play. And the 3rd baseman makes a catch, had to fight the wind, but makes the catch for the 2nd out
Next
here.
up, Lady Gators, your shortstop, number 34, Julia Kramer.
Plus 2 outs and nobody on. That brings to the plate shortstop Julia Kramer. Julia leading the team in batting with a .549 batting average. solid all year long, hitting doubles and home runs down a little from last year, but boy, is she hitting the ball hard around the park, and that's a called strike. So this young lady on the mound, Cooper, coming in doing a fine job so far here in the bottom of the first inning. Kramer swings through that curveball on the outside part of the plate. Lady Gators will have to adjust to that the second time around. I'm sorry we don't have a laptop to read your comments today. Brad is off running around the country again. By the way, we probably won't be able to come to you live if we do happen to get to Fresh Park next week. That pitch is way up high. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the first inning of a scoreless game. And this young lady strikes out 2 very good hitters for the Lady Gators here in the first inning. 3 up and 3 down. We're going to go to the second inning. No score. Wallace at bat next. Second base.
Yep.
Up over 100, I just can't see that. Throw goes down to second base. We're going to start the top half of the second inning. Second baseman Wallace will lead off the top of the second inning for the Lady Rebels.
Leading off the Lady Rebels, second baseman, number 15, Sarah Wallace.
Pitch gets away from catcher Sophie Smith. By virtue of the seedings this year, the Lady Gators are playing their 3rd straight home playoff game. There's a foul ball out of play off to our left, right up against the batting cages. Pitch it up high. One, 2-1. There's a call strike right down the middle, runs the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No score here, top of the second inning. They foul out of play off to our left again. There's a fly ball out deep to, gets over the center fielder's head. Got it. The batter, the ball hit off of the fence. Bean turned and threw the ball to second base to Kramer.
Next up for Rebels.
Kramer made the catch, made the tag. The runner, for some reason, decided not to slide, but the umpire called her safe anyway. The tag did hit her on the leg, but that's a dangerous way to try to get to second base on a well-hit ball. Bean, for some reason, was playing way in on that batter right there. Bennett's the third baseman is batting now. There's a sacrifice bunt. Go to first base and gets the out, but it does move the runner over to third base in scoring position.
Now batting below the Rebels, designated player, number 27.
Ellison at the plate, the designated player, Collins, number 27. If you are in Pineville, welcome aboard. There's a foul tip back to the screen. So the Lady Rebels here with the first scoring threat of the ball game. There's a call strike two. Yeah, the curve ball off the plate. Sophie tries to frame it, but it was a little outside. Foul back against the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, a runner on third base.
Nice.
There's a swing and a miss, and Madison got exactly what she needed right there. Her first strike out of the ball game.
Next up for the Rebels, left fielder, number 20, Ashley Guidry.
It is her first one, right? Mm-hmm. Now with 2 outs, left fielder number 20, Guidry, steps to the plate. There's a pitch just off the inside corner. Umpire looked at it hard and decided it was a ball. Foul back against the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, a runner on third base. A scoreless ball game here in the top of the second inning. I don't know what to be able to see. Still can't tell. Pitch is low. Jackson trying to get out of a leadoff double here in the top of the second inning. And there's a ground ball to Kramer. And she pitches backhanded on 1 hop, fires it over to Whittington at first base. And that will retire the side here in the top of the second inning. We're going to go to the bottom. Still no score.
He brought the light.
I've been catching their names if you want me to fill in. He's announcing names if you want their first name. Give me that lineup. I'll write them in for you.
Every time I hear it, I go to my grandmother's house. I grew up listening to this music. I love it.
You don't have the rest of them yet?
No, when he says them.
Okay.
Leading off the bottom second inning for your Lady Gators, first baseman, number 35.
Stepping to the plate
Shelby
to start the bottom of the second inning, Shelby Whittington, the Lady Gator first baseman, one of 3 seniors starting today. Lady Gators start 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores, 1 junior, and 3 seniors. Really a young ball club. That pitch is just off the corner outside. Whittington hits one high in the air, deep,
Get out of here!
deep, and it's gone. Shelby Whittington with a solo home run. He got it up in that air, just like I was talking about when the game started. Right out there to right center field, and that ball just carried right on over to the double row of signs out in right center field. And the Lady Gators take a 1-0 lead.
Now batting for Lady Gators, your catcher, number 10, Sophie Smith.
That'll send to the plate. Another senior for the Lady Gators catcher, number 10, Sophie Smith. So the Lady Gators get on the board first here this afternoon. That ball that Whittington hit, when it first was hit, looked like it was going to be a routine fly ball out to right center field, but it was hit so high it just kept carrying and went right on out of the court. I don't know how.
We don't know how.
Get a hold of Miss Kramer. They can't what?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. No, I don't know how to zoom in. There's a foul ball. Looks like it's going to just get out of play. And it does. Almost hit a couple of young ladies sitting in chairs just beyond them. How many? 280? Okay.
880.
Do any of y'all know how to zoom this thing in? Come on. Where's your technology expertise? Sorry about the, we're going to try to find someone that knows how to zoom in on the camera or on the phone. Does it? Okay. But I'm told we're at 280 listeners here this afternoon. A lot of interest. Oh, what a change up that was. Sophie trying to, oh, great. Sophie almost the third baseman. Tennessee Bennett made a great play on that one. Sophie had a swinging bunt. Looked like he was going to be able to beat it out. But Bennett came charging in, made a sidearm throw, and able to get Sophie by steps. To record the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. That sends to the plate freshman Mary Beth Zeller, Lady Gators second baseman. One of 3 freshmen starting here this afternoon. That ball high and outside, runs the count, 2 balls and no strikes. And foul back against the screen. Lady Gators playing a little long ball here in the bottom of the second inning. Shelby Whittington knocks one out of the yard to give the Lady Gators a 1-0 lead here with 1 out. That ball's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. And as usual, this time of the year, the game, every pitch counts. A lot of umpires sitting in the stands. That pitch is high for ball 4.
Now back to Lady Gators, your right fielder, number 9, Carmen Dixon.
Carmen Dixon comes in. Boy, she's been swinging a hot bat in the first couple rounds and the last couple of games of the season. He's really been hitting the ball well. Steps to the plate with 1 out and 1 on. That pitch is low and inside. Wow. Zeller stealing on the play, a great throw from the catcher. The runner, the ball, and the tag all got there at the same time, and she was called out. So that'll record the second out here in the bottom of the second inning. Dixon swings and misses, actually foul tips it a little bit.
We good?
Somebody can tell me I was having trouble.
No, we good.
Well, no, we're good. We got to leave well enough alone. There's a line shot to right field. And Carmen Dixon. That's where that throw out at second base looms big right there, so that would have scored
Player, number 26,
the second run. That'll send to the plate freshman designated hitter Sam Landesh. That pitch almost got away from the catcher. They had a good job jumping up to stop it. Yeah, 26. Yeah. But that's okay. I know them when they. I know them when they come up. That pitch is low and outside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 1 on at first base. 1 run in for the Lady Gators to take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. And we've got a conference in the circle. There is no mound in softball. Landesh steps back in with a 2-0 count. That's called a strike, a little high in the strike zone, but umpire's been fairly consistent first couple of innings here. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Landesh swings through a fastball low at the knees on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a foul tip. Comes back to the screen. And we'll do the 2-2 pitch again. Got a really large crowd out here this afternoon. Pineville travels real well. Their side of the bleachers are full, chairs all along the side, but there are 3 times, 4 times as many Gator fans here. There's a curveball just off the outside part of the plate, and the umpire has not given that pitch so far today. It's close, but he's not giving it. Only an inch or 2 off of the plate, but he's not calling it. There's a pop-up. Will just get on top of the Lady Gator dugout. So we'll do the 3-2 pitch again. A runner at first base will be running. That being Carmen Dixon, that was fouled back out of play onto the baseball field. Landesh giving a good battle up there at the plate right now. And Dixon will take off from first again, and there it is. Inside, ball 4. All the umpires on one side go, woo!
Next up for the Gators, your center fielder, number 1,
Arely Bean, the Southport Lady Gator center fielder, steps to the plate.
You can go on my TV or do it on your iPad.
That's a pitch right down the middle, called strike.
No, yeah, you gotta go up to search and type in doubles. Well, you might have to log in first.
She tries to hold back on that swing, but goes around. Ball's behind in the count, no balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, your Facebook stuff, your KS.
There's a fly ball to right field. Right fielder playing her off way to the right. Was able to camp under that one and make the catch, so the Lady Gators leave 2 on the bases. But they do pick up 1 run on the Shelby Whittington home run, and we're going to go to the 3rd inning. Lady Gators 1 and the Lady Rebels nothing.
Go on my TV or you do
nice, but softball games are better.
Leading off
So,
top of the third inning for the Lady
anyway,
Rebels, center fielder.
Just wanted to say hi to you. Your husband's here. He's safe and sound. I know you're wishing a lot of luck to the Lady Gators. Up 1-0 here to start the top of the third inning. And now at the plate, center fielder 00 Mertens. Did you get the first name? Mary?
Yeah.
We're trying to get the first names of these young ladies as the PA announcer says them. We were only given the last names. Mary Mertens is the center fielder. There's a swing and a miss, and AJ is ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. We're just starting the top of the third inning. 1-0 Lady Gators. There's a swing and a miss. And Jackson records her second strikeout of the ball
Now back to
game.
Pineville, shortstop. Number 4, Bailey Henderson.
Bailey Henderson stepped to the plate for the Lady Rebels. That pitch is high. That's fouled out of play off to our left. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pitch right down the middle, a changeup. Had the batter fooled on that one. She just froze. Was the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. That pitch is just off the outside corner. Sophie trying to coax the umpire into calling it a strike, but it was off the plate.
That's one thing I can't cook. I cook baseball.
As a foul ball down to first base.
I'm convinced you have to. Makes me wonder who taught the first.
Games are getting tougher as you go through the rounds. You've got to win 5 ball games to win the state championship. Oh, and there's Kramer. Kramer makes a rare error at shortstop. Was right in front of the ball. The ball just hit off the palm of
Next
her
up, Lady
glove
Rebels,
and
pitcher,
bounced away
number
from her.
22, Aaron Cooper.
So with 1 out, the Lady Rebels have a runner on. Out of center to plate, Aaron Cooper, the Rebel pitcher. That ball's called low.
She'll be a freshman. She'll be an 8th grade.
There's a swing and a miss. It's a ball up around the letter.
No, Jacob Farber.
That pitch is outside.
The lady that runs the place, the first name together, the last name I just did that. Yeah, everybody I emailed.
That pitch hit the batter, a curveball. Came in real quick on her, caught her in the forearm. trots on down to first base. Now that'll put runners on first and second with one out.
It's on the airline. Just after
Yeah, 245. We got a momentary lull. They're looking at the young lady. Is that the pitcher, Cooper? Hit by a pitch.
No, 27's pitching.
I didn't start playing.
What?
They got it listed as I know, but 27's pitching. I don't know what position.
Oh, Collins is a designated player.
Next up for the Lady Rebels, first baseman, number 26, Bevan.
27 was pitching. I double checked that.
Okay, yeah, we'll check that later.
We gotta find out where 22 is playing.
Oh, this is 22.
And I went to Auburn.
Sorry, I don't have a 22.
And then when I started,
Yeah, that's Cooper. Aaron Cooper.
Oh, okay. And I got it listed as a pitcher.
Yeah, but no.
I would have been on the second national championship team.
Anyway, we're trying to get straight here on the line.
It was so hard to make it as a walk-on.
Jackson blows that one by a swinging Hartnett.
Make it so.
Early.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on. We're in the top of the 3rd inning of a 1-0 ball game. There's a swing at strike 2 down around the knees. So Jackson, once again, 3 innings in a row, the Lady Rebels have had a runner in scoring position. Unable to push any across as of yet.
Warming up between innings, I felt it.
There's a pitch just missed at the knees.
Today it had it all right. So it was surgery or physical therapy. Yeah, I was like, well, and there was no way to guarantee that.
That pitch gets away from Soapy. It was high. And the runners will move up to 2nd and 3rd. So Jackson in a little bit of a bind here in the top of the 3rd inning with 1 out. Looking for a big strikeout right here. The count is full. There's a fly ball. That's going to look like it. And it leaves the yard. So the Lady Rebels jump on top with a 3-run homer by Hartnett. Jackson trying to come right down the middle with a 3-2 pitch, hoping to get the strikeout, and ball left the other way and left the yard. So the Gators fall behind for the first time in the playoffs, 3-1.
Now batting for Pineville, right fielder, number 1, Lauren Cooper.
Lauren Cooper, the Lady Rebel right fielder, steps to the plate. As expected, the Rebel fans off to our right, all excited. There's a pop-up. As Kramer camps under, makes a catch for the 2nd out. So the error and the
Next
hit
up,
by
Lady Rebels,
pitch
second baseman, number 15,
both come
Sarah
around to score
Wallace.
here on the home run. Second baseman Wallace at the plate. That pitch is up high. Change up. Pretty pitch. Runs the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the top of the 3rd inning, 3-1, Lady Rebels. There's a foul back out of play to our left. That foul back out of play off to our left again. There's a foul tip. The batter just stays alive.
Tipped it, but she didn't hold on to it. Catch the drop. Yeah, I think 2 strikes. She caught it.
There's a fly ball that should be caught. Kramer called for it. Right on the foul line down 3rd base, right in the outfield. That'll retire the side, but the Lady Rebels on the bat of Hartnett. 3-run home run, take a 3-1 lead going into the bottom of the 3rd inning.
It's called Beautiful Crazy. Check 1, 2, 3.
Write some more names on
We run with a song.
What do you think, Luke?
Yeah, I think we're ready. Give the people what they want.
Well, we got to get the bats going now.
Scott, you're going to see me master the selfie.
Still I have Bennett.
I think it's Courtney, but I ain't sure. I think that's when they introduced her. They said that.
Hartnett, we don't have her.
I missed that one.
Throw goes down to second base. We're going to start the top of the bottom of the 3rd inning. The leadoff batter for the Lady Gators, Addison Jackson. Jackson, a rare strikeout victim.
I think 27 pitches they run. I don't see 20.
Okay, our lineup for some reason that was given to us for Pineville is wrong, or the numbers are wrong. Emily Collins is listed as the designated player, but we have a 27 in the circle pitching for the Lady Rebels. And we have Aaron Cooper as the pitcher, batting second. Let's see if we can see where
I think she's in left field.
She's in left field.
I think so. I was at 20. She turned around. We'll see.
That pitch is outside. So once again, Addison Jackson behind in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. There they pop up right at us, might come right at me. That one almost took me, the camera, and Mr. Dan out.
Where it's coming down, but how it bounced.
All right, no more of that.
Yeah, that's the decision to make.
pitch is way outside. Bright, sunshiny afternoon so far. And for the second time today, I don't think I've seen that all year. Addison Jackson
Next up,
goes down
Lady Gators,
swinging.
Third baseman, number 20, Alex Franklin.
This young lady right now in the circle, I'm assuming it's Emily Collins.
Yeah.
Doing a great job holding the Lady Gator bats down so far. Now to step to the plate, third baseman Alex Franklin. Pitch is up high.
Come on, Alex.
That's the curve ball way outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Pitch is down at the knee is called straight. Called strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes, runs the count full. If this young lady can hold down our first 4 batters for the afternoon, it's going to be a long day. There's a hard liner out to left field. Jackson waited on that, the kind of a change-up a little high in the strike zone. Took it and rode it out to left field. So 1 out base hit here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Next up, Lady Gators.
Out of center to the plate, shortstop Julia Kramer. Kramer hit a grand slam in the last ball game. That one's over. We need him today again. That pitch is way outside. This young lady is throwing a lot of curve balls just off the plate. There's a call strike. Foul back onto the baseball field. Julia falls behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on. Lady Gators trail for the first time in the playoffs by a score of 3-1. There's a change-up. Stays just high in the strike zone.
Oohs and ahs.
And all of the umpires start hollering off to our right. Julia pops that one up. It's probably going to stay in play. And the first baseman does make the catch right there by the dugout. That'll record the second out.
The Pineville Lady Gators first baseman, number 35.
That'll send to the plate.
Whittington.
Shelby Whittington hit a solo home run for the Lady Gators. Only run so far this afternoon. She'll step to the plate with two outs and one on. Franklin's running at second base, or first base. That pitch is low and outside. The wind feels a little bit different here in the bleachers behind home plate. Almost like it's coming in our face. Flags blowing from left to right, pretty hard too. Whittington draws a two-out walk. Got to put runners at first and second with Sophie Smith, the Lady Gator catcher, coming to the plate.
Sophie Smith.
That pitch is a little high. There's a call strike at the knee. The umpiring thus far has been fairly consistent. I've only seen a couple times where both pitchers have kind of thrown their head back on the pitch, thinking that should have been called for me. But other than that, the umpire is pretty consistent. And Sophie looks at the pitch right down the middle of the plate. That's one you want to take and ride out of here. Falls behind and count 1 ball and 2 strikes. She'll be at the mercy of that outside curve ball now. And Sophie pops it up, way up in the air. Second baseman camps under it, makes the catch, and that will retire the side here in the bottom of the third inning.
Number 1 is 1 hit with 2 left stranded.
We're going to go to the fourth inning. Lady
3.
Rebels 3 and the Lady Gators 1. Down to second base, we're going to start the top of the fourth inning.
Leading off the Lady Rebels, third baseman, number 9, Cortland.
Cortland Bennett, third baseman, leads off the top of the fourth inning. That first pitch is up high. Call strike at the knees. There's a hard hit ball out to left field, and it leaves the park.
Hit the ball.
So Cortland Bennett with a solo home run. And the Lady Rebels take a 4-1 lead here in the top of the fourth inning. And the Pineville fans go crazy, understandably. Coming in here as the number 7 seed.
Now batting for Lady Rebels, designated player number 27, Emily Collins.
Emily Collins, the designated player, steps to the plate.
She's pitching.
Oh, take that back. Pitcher, Emily Collins. There's a fly ball to right field. Carmen Dixon camps under it, makes the catch. That'll record the first out here in the top of the fourth inning.
Next up for Pineville, left fielder, number 20, Ashley Guidry.
Ashley Guidry, the Pineville Lady Rebel batter, now steps to the plate. There's a ground ball to Franklin. Scoops it up clean. This young lady, she's like a vacuum cleaner at third base. That was a hard one-hopper. She had to move quickly to her left, made a clean glove of it. Fired over to first base to record the second out. Of course, Daddy's sitting next to me right here with a big smile on his face.
From ear to ear.
First pitch is up high to Mary Mertens. Is that the batter, 0-0?
Yeah.
There's a pop-up that Kramer should handle easily, and she does. Right on the edge of the grass. But the Lady Rebels play long ball again, not a solo home run over the left field wall, and they'll take a 4-1 lead into the bottom of the fourth inning.
Lead off the Lady Gators, your second baseman, number 3, Mary Beth Zeller.
Freshman second baseman Mary Beth Zeller will start off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Lady Gators. Gators find themselves in strange territory, down 4-1. And Mary Beth swings at the first pitch, sends a high fly ball out to the left field. Left fielder comes trotting in and makes the catch. 15 feet on behind the infield dirt for the first out. Carmen Dixon, the junior right fielder for the Lady Gators, stepped to the plate. Fouls it back against the screen. Pitcher tries a change-up, kind of gets away from her high and outside. That pitch is high. Call strike right on the inside part of the plate. This is up high. Comes the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Lady Gators trail 4-1. And Dixon hits one off the handle. 2-hopper to the second baseman. They'll throw her out at first base. That requires the second out. Freshman Sam Landish, the designated player, steps to the plate. Landish batting for Hallie Hydell, the sophomore left fielder. Lays down the bunt, and he'll beat that one out. Landish with a 2-out bunt single. That'll send to the plate sophomore center fielder Aralee Bean. Landish with a beautiful bunt. You could tell right from the get-go that they were going to have trouble getting her out at first base, and they didn't. Call strike at the knees for Bean. There are 2 outs. And call strike. Can't let a pitch like that go by. That's ball behind the count, no balls and 2 strikes. That's one of those pitches where you drive into left field right there. And a little ground ball to third base, fires over the first, and that will retire the side. So the Lady Rebels coming in here acting like they want to win this game today, and the Lady Gators, they've got their hands full, down 4-1, going to the top of the 5th inning. 280. That's the most I've seen.
99.
What?
99 on deck.
What?
Number 99 on deck.
Oh. What about her? Y'all have one.
Yeah, we don't have them.
Yeah. Well, we'll listen for when he says it.
Yeah. We hit for the girl that hit my pitch last time. Number 22. That shit DP.
So the top of the lineup will bat here in the top of the fifth inning for the
Number 4,
Pineville Lady Rebels. We've got a little mini plane flying over somewhere right behind us. Trying to get in free. It's in the cheap seats. Here's the first pitch to start the top of the fifth inning. There's a foul ball down the left field line. Where is he? I hear it. Pitch is just high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bailey Henderson at the plate, the Lady Rebel shortstop. Top of the lineup. There's a swing and a foul back. And we're going to get catcher interference. And the batter will trot on down to first base. Sophie's shaking her head no, but the umpire said her glove interfered with the swing of the batter.
now back to the Rebels, number 99.
So once again, the Lady Rebels get the leadoff batter here in the top of the fifth inning. It's getting late. Out of center of the plate.
Got her.
Yeah.
Shoot her.
Good job. How's that number
Sacrifice
99?
bunt. Franklin had to come in 10 or 12 feet from home plate to make that play to first base. Has a tremendous arm.
First baseman, number 26, Bevan.
That records the out, but it does move the runner into scoring position at second base with 1 out.
Too close. I didn't hit up too close, so when the batter's small, he's hitting catch.
Who's this?
It's the one that hit 3-run home run.
Out of center of the plate, Hartnett, the first baseman. She hit the 3-run home run a couple innings ago to put some little gap between the Gators and themselves. As a changeup, and she Hartnett hit a single out to left field. Idell fired the ball into home plate, hit the cutoff person, Franklin. Tried to get the runner at home, but the runner beat the throw home. They lead 5-1 now. And Hartnett stands on that second base, and there'll be a pinch runner for her.
Now batting, right fielder, number 1.
So the Lady Rebels trying to put the Gators away here in the top of the fifth inning. 1 out and a runner in scoring position at second base. Don't have a name, but her number is number 12. How many hits they got for now?
Yeah. One each inning since the second.
So the Lady Rebels putting together some very timely hits here in this ball game. Have one run in each the second, third, fourth, and fifth inning, but have pushed across 5 runs. The big blow being the 3-run home run after an error and a hit by pitch. Two balls and no strikes. Still 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch just missed inside. So if he goes out to settle down Jackson in the circle, the umpire walks out and tells her, okay, time's up. And we're back to action now. Jackson behind the count, 3 balls and no strikes. Trying to get out of a big bind here so the Lady Gators can maybe get the bats going, and that's ball 4. That's one thing about softball. When you get in the playoffs, no matter how well you played all year long, one bad game and you're done. Lady Gators struggling here this afternoon. Mainly because the Pineville Lady Rebels have come in here and hit the ball around the park. Have run the bases well. That's fouled out of play off to our left. Another foul out of play, almost in the sand plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
They seeing the ball good.
Who's bat? Cooper.
Wallace. Sarah Wallace.
Wallace. And Jackson on a check swing gets just her 3rd strikeout of the ball game here. Very, very unusual for her.
Now batting for Pineville.
The Pineville Lady Rebels have come in here swinging the bats and not waiting for the strikeout. That records the 2nd out here. Still runners at 1st and 2nd.
She hit the solo last time.
That pitch is low in the dirt. Cortland Bennett, the 3rd baseman for the Lady Rebels, at the plate. A hard shot between 2nd and 3rd. They're sending the runner home, and they should get her at the plate, and they do. Good relay from Dixon to Franklin to Sophie Smith at home plate, and they avoid the Rebels scoring the 6th run. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. The Lady Rebels 5 and the Lady Gators 1. Good relay, just the way you write it up in the book.
Hit.
I was trying to see how far the runner was from home plate. 198.
Come on, AJ.
You got top of the line.
Come on, AJ. Come back up. Come on.
Well, by the way, an announcement I would like to make. Clark Lambert came out today after all the water was sucked up from the field and the field started drying
Number 21.
and lined the
Addison
field.
Jackson.
He has been doing this since softball became softball at Santa Monica High School. And it is, or will be, and probably the last time he will ever do it here at Santa Monica. Artificial turf is supposed to be put in by this time next year. So Clark Lambert, thank you for your services. The mayor of Santa Monica. And I know we're gonna miss you putting those somewhat straight chalk lines down the foul lines. So thanks a lot for your services. Clark Lambert, one of the original sanitation engineers, or a custodian technician, whatever you want to call him. The first day this school opened in 1978. He has been here ever since, just retired a couple of years ago, but still very involved with the school. So thank you from the community of Santa Monica. One ball, one strike. Addison Jackson leading off here at the bottom of the fifth inning.
Come on, AJ. That's what we want to do.
And if the big bats, Jackson, Franklin, Kramer, and Whittington, don't do anything here in the next inning or two, it's going to be rough for the Gators. There's a call, strike at the knees.
Way inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Jackson just hit one. And the left fielder right at the fence reaches up and makes the catch. Just didn't have quite enough height on it. The left fielder was able to race back to the fence with her back to the infield and make the catch over her shoulder. That'll send to the plate the third baseman, Alex Franklin. Oh, Jackson 0 for 3 today, which I don't think I've seen her do that all year long. Especially with 2 strikeouts. Well, she has had one great year, and it's not over yet. There's a foul back. That looks like a good one to drive. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Lady Gators find themselves behind for the first time.
Come on.
In the playoffs, 5-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch is just high in the strike zone. Ball down low. So Jackson ahead in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. Lady Gators need base runners. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Right down the middle.
Oh, take that. Come on, kid.
I don't know if she was given the take sign or not. I don't think so. Coach Amy Petrie wants these bigger bats swinging the bat. Three balls, two strikes. She looked at a call third strike right at the knees. And he has called that pitch a couple of times today. I've seen him call it right there. Right at the knees on the inside part of the plate. And Jackson goes down, or Franklin goes down swinging, or looking. That'll record the second out. That's into the plate. Shortstop, Julia Kramer. Has a call strike on the outside part of the plate. So this young lady in the circle, Emily Collins, pitching one heck of a game this afternoon. Not letting the Lady Gators intimidate her. There's a foul ball. Looks like it's going to be out of play down the right field line. Kramer behind in the count, no balls and two strikes. There's a ball. It's just not the Lady Gators' day today. Julia Kramer hit a ball that looked like it was going to drop over in right field, and the second baseman, running with her back to the infield like you're supposed to, jumps up as high as she can and catches the ball backhanded, and that'll record the third out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. We're going to go to the sixth. Lady Gators trailing 5-1.
I played everywhere until I was a senior in high school, and I settled in right field.
I'm assuming the word has gotten out in Pineville that the Lady Rebels are ahead in this ball game with just 2 innings to play. We've got 335 people tuned in at this time live. Throw goes down to second base. We're going to start the top of the sixth inning. Jesus Christ.
Leading off the Lady Rebels, pitcher number 27, Emily.
Definitely loud. Jackson get ready to throw the first pitch here in the top of the sixth inning. That pitch gets away from the catcher up high.
And the thing is, I think she's flying. It's just a couple times she didn't squeeze it, right?
Time getting short for the Lady Gators, but as we've seen all year long, capable of scoring a lot of runs in a hurry. And we're hoping they can do that in the last couple of innings. There's that strike on the inside part at the knees. He has been consistent with that call all day. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch is up high. The batter wouldn't chase. That's the pitcher, Emily Collins. Jackson records just her fourth strikeout of the ball game.
Next up, Lady Rebels left fielder number 20, Ashley Gidry.
Has been rock solid all year. You can't ask more of a sophomore than what this young lady has done all year long. Ashley Gidry, left fielder, at the plate for the Lady Rebels. There's a swing and a
Looks
miss.
like it's a little bit thinner, so it's probably easier to do. We might have to look into that.
Pitch gets away from the catcher a little high.
Might have to get you a different.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody
It
on.
won't be as hard to break one in if it's thinner.
There's a pop-up in short center field. Harley Bean calls off Kramer in short center field. Makes the catch for the
Next
second
up,
out.
Rebels center fielder 00, Meredith Mertens.
Mary Mertens, the center fielder, will step to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. There's a swing and a foul back into the glove of Sophie Smith.
Look how it's got that freeze where you can break it in.
That curved ball misses outside. That pitch is just a little bit inside. Sophie tried to frame it for the umpire, but he wasn't buying that one. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Jackson looks down at her feet like her foot slipped or something on that pitch. Sophie will trot out to the circle. 3 balls and 1 strike. And we're back to play. 3-1, 2 outs. Getting late in the ball game. That pitch is inside again. Jackson trying to hit that spot that the umpire gives at the knee, but that was a little bit too far inside.
Number 4, Bailey Henderson.
Top of the lineup.
Leadoff batter, shortstop Bailey Henderson at the plate. And the runner steals second. I think that was a oh no, that was 00 Mertens. So the Pineville Lady Rebels coming in here this afternoon and trying to take it to the Lady Gators and knock them out of the 5A state playoffs. Still plenty of ball left to play though. That pitch is outside. can't afford to give up any more runs. Good change up right there. Runs the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch stays up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base. Just outside. Jackson needs a pitch right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's a 1-hopper to Kramer. That ball was hit hard. Kramer gloved it cleanly, fired over to first base to retire the side.
One left stranded.
That leaves 1 left
Through
on.
5.5. Your score remains. Pineville 5, Satamore 1.
We're on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Gators trailing 5-1. Whittington, Smith, and Zeller due up 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Got to get a couple here.
Yeah. Got to get back to the top of the lineup. Throw goes down to second base. We're going to start the bottom of the 6th inning.
Shelby Whittington.
Shelby Whittington scored the only run of the game for the Lady Gators. That is a solo home run. And to start the bottom of the 2nd inning. And that's the only run the Lady Gators have this afternoon. That's a call outside. Wow. Now he's giving a little bit more off of that plate on that side. Call strike 1.
Big hit, Shelby. Come on.
And there's a hard liner right at the first baseman. Like I said earlier, Lady Gators are just shell-shocked today. Everything is... And let's give credit to the Lady Rebels. They're making the plays. Gators are putting the ball in play, but just the defense is phenomenal so far for the Lady Rebels. There's a fly ball out to right field. Sophie Smith, first pitch swinging. And very quickly, Lady Gators 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now batting for Lady Gators, second baseman, number 3, Marybeth Zeller.
Marybeth Zeller, the Lady Gator freshman second baseman, steps to the plate.
Let's go, MB.
Zeller ahead in the count, 3 balls and no strike. Real late in the ball game if you're a Lady Gator fan. That pitch is high and Zeller trots on down to first base with a 4-pitch walk. Out of center of the plate, Carmen
Now back to
Dixon.
the Gators, right fielder, number 9, Carmen Dixon.
I would have called it. It was about 2 feet outside. I'll take it. And I would have called it.
He's called it though.
He has. Catcher was set up.
There's a pitch right down the center. Dixon's looking, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs and 1 on for the Lady Gators here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They trail by 4.
Take that hit.
That ball almost hit her. Oh yeah, they just came in here and took it away from us so far. It's not over yet, but it's not looking good. That ball's low in the dirt. Three balls and 1 strike. For the first time today, Collins struggling with the strike zone. All 4. So she walks 2 batters in a row. There are 2 outs though. That'll send to the plate freshman designated player Sam Landesh. Getting called back by Coach Amy. I don't think they're going to put a pinch in. Looks like they might. No, maybe not. No, Landesh is going to bat for herself.
Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam.
Now back to the Lady Gators, your designated player, number 26, Samantha Landish.
Step up, kid. Let's go. Step up.
More than we had at the finals in there. We only had 355.
Pineville people watching.
Oh yeah, I know who's watching. Yeah. As they foul back against the screen. Landesh behind the count, no balls and 2 strikes. So Collins trying to bow up here after walking 2 batters in a row with 2 outs. Trying to get out of this inning and keep her Lady Rebels right where they are with a 5-1 lead. As they foul back against the screen. Ball almost hit her on the inside. The Pineville fans over on our right wants every pitch a strike right now. They're very excited, and I don't blame them. There's a, oh my God. Are you kidding me? Folks, you would not believe how hard that ball was hit. The third baseman just threw her glove up, and it landed solid in her glove. Wow, what a play. You got to give them credit. They've made the defensive plays on some hard hit balls this afternoon. And right now it's looking like they just wanted. So we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. The Lady Gators still down 5-1. Some of the defensive catches that were made this afternoon. One in right field, one in left field. Now that one at third base, that one was, that ball would have gone down into the corner down there and scored at least one run and put 2 runners in scoring position again. But it's all for naught. That young third baseman made one heck of a catch right there. Throw goes down the second. We're going to start the top of the 7th inning.
Leading off for the Rebels, number 99, Margaret Mertens.
Let's go, AJ. Get in the zone. Come on. Get in the zone. Come on.
Here comes the first pitch here in the top of the 7th inning. And the first pitch hits the batter, number 99. We don't have a name for her. So pinch hitter.
She's batting for Aaron Cooper now.
Next up for the Rebels,
She's batting for
Batting
first
for
baseman, number 26,
designated player Cooper. Okay. So she's hit by the first pitch here to start the top of the 7th inning. That sends to the plate. Hartnett, the Lady Gator first, or the Lady Rebel first baseman. Her 3-run home run, the big. They don't like to slide. The pitch got away from Sophie. The runner made it on down to second base. Sophie trying to settle down, AJ. Wind blowing briskly from left to right now. There's a curve, caught the outside part of the plate. Clark went to sleep on that one. There's a shot into the gap, and that's going to score another run. And the Lady Rebels putting a lot of space between themselves and the Lady Gators. And in a great position to move on to the semifinals next week in Sulphur.
Now back to the Rebels, right fielder, number 1, Lauren Cooper.
So Hartnett with a 3-run home run and now a run-scoring double here in the top of the 7th inning. With 4 RBIs here this afternoon, 4 of the 6. Cooper, the batter, right fielder. Jackson throws her hands above her head because that pitch has been a strike all day long. And she's frustrated right now. You can see it. She's been given that pitch most of the game, but now she doesn't. Now he calls it this time. Same pitch.
Getting a little inconsistent.
3 balls and 1 strike. He had called a fairly consistent game, but he's frustrating the pitchers right now with his strike zone. There's a hard liner foul down the third baseline. Runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a foul out of play over the batting cages off to our left. Foul back against the screen. Count remains full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Getting his pitching arm in shape. Oh, there's a ball up high. And he batted trots on down to first base. So runners at first and second. Still nobody out here.
For the Rebels, second baseman, number 15, Sarah Wallace.
In the top of the 7th inning. There's a foul ball off to the left side. There's a foul ball straight back over our heads. Jackson ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. That pitch is way outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Lady Gators, if they were to come back, would have to put together a big rally in the bottom of the 7th inning. Down 5 runs. At this time, there are runners at first and second with nobody out. Foul down the third baseline. The batter is Sarah Wallace, the second baseman. That pitch is high, runs the count even. There's a hard liner out of play.
They seeing the ball good.
Yep, they are. They came here today to win, and they're right on the verge of it. Two balls, two strikes. Yeah, they call third strike on the outside part of the plate. As regards to sixth strikeout for number 5. My mistake, fifth strikeout. Very unusual for Addison. Normally in the 7th inning game, just about every game this year, she's in double figures in strike. And once again, the ball looked like a strike, but the umpire doesn't call it. The strikeout pitch right before that was way off the plate. He called it a strike. I guess you give one, you take one. The throw goes down to third base. The ball got away. And the Lady Gators are just are struggling right now. Haven't seen that all year from them. Even the 2 games they lost during the regular season were just a 1-run loss and a 2-run loss. That pitch is low inside. 3 balls and no strikes. Jackson trying to regain her composure out there. It looks like she's kind of downtrodden right now. Not agreeing with the strike zone. There's the strike again that he calls. Been calling sometimes the last couple of innings. Called it a strike that time. But let's hand it to the Lady Rebels. They came here today with a mission, and they're only 3 outs away from completing it.
Got a ball over.
Those kids are playing volleyball over there, and they got onto the field. There they foul back onto the baseball field off to our right. So Jackson trying to battle back from a 3-0 count. There's that strike that he's been calling all day long, and he gave it to her that time. So Jackson came back from a 3-0 count to strike out the batter, get the first out here. I'll make the second out here in the top of the 7th inning. The pitcher, Emily Collins, steps to the plate with runners at second and third. And then they didn't give it that time. So very inconsistent right now with that pitch. That pitch is up high, 2 balls, no strikes. There's the pitch again, and this time he didn't call it. He's just very, very inconsistent with that particular pitch anyway. 3 balls and no strikes. There's a call, strike right down the middle of the plate. And ball low, ball 4. That'll load the bases with 2 outs. That sends to the plate the left fielder, Ashley Kidry. They're having a
Courtesy runner for
Courtesy
Lady
runner.
Rebels.
courtesy runner for the pitcher at first base. I didn't catch the name.
13.
Number 13.
Now batting left fielder number 20, Ashley Guidry.
That ball's inside. Ball 1. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. Lady Rebels threatening to blow this one wide open. There's a call. Holy Christ. Yeah, he's gonna go get he's gonna go talk to the coach now. Very inconsistent with his strike calling right now.
He's mad because somebody said something.
Yeah.
Be consistent, Blue. You won't get heckled.
Yeah, it's, I mean, he's had both pitchers at times frustrated this afternoon. I mean, it's not just the Lady Gators. His strike zone is moving. And unfortunately, when you're a pitcher, you don't know what to throw. 2 balls and no strikes, bases loaded. That was fouled back onto the baseball field.
They didn't cuss him on that.
West Monroe. That's where they're from. There's a swing and a miss. Those count or even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jackson trying to battle back, get out of this mess right here. And hopefully get her Lady Gators rallying in the bottom of the 7th inning. They've got a tough hill to climb.
He has gotten inconsistent here early in the game.
That runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes, so a walk scores another run. At this point in time, you just try to throw one right down the middle and hope for the best. And there's a shot out into left field. 2 runs will score. And this game is blowing wide open, folks. And it looks like the Lady Rebels are going to travel to Sulphur next week. as the District 2 representative. Coming into today as the number 7 seed. Now taking 8-1 lead.
Center fielder, 00, Maryland Mertens.
There it is. I mean, it's the same pitch. It's just unbelievable.
Same spot. You can call it all game long. All the more reason to call it.
Foul back against the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner still on second and third. Curveball misses outside high. Addison Jackson, you can see she's totally frustrated at this time. There's a pop-up, could be playable. Franklin does make the catch, and finally records the last out here in the top of the 7th inning. A rough inning for the pitching. But let's give the Lady Rebels all the credit in the world. They came here, like I said, on a mission. And 3 outs away from closing it out.
Now, what they do is their story. They can do it. Yep, they can do it.
Oh, we got 8-1. So the Lady Gators down 7 runs here to start the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll need a monster-sized rally. I know it's highly unlikely, but if any of you LSU baseball fans happen to watch the game this afternoon, the Tigers had a 9-1 lead with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning and promptly gave up 8 runs with 2 outs. And Ole Miss came back and tied the score 9-9. And the first pitch in the bottom of the 9th inning, a solo home run walk-off, and the Tigers went down to defeat this afternoon.
Lead off Lady Gators.
Still took the series 2 games to 1. Arlie Bean, the sophomore Lady Gator center fielder, leading off the 7th, and we're going to need a gigantic comeback here. We will get to the top of the lineup, though. And right away, she pumps in a strike, and Bean swings and misses. So the Lady Rebels 3 outs away from heading to Sulphur next week to the semifinals. There's a ground ball to the third baseman. Third baseman bobbled the ball, but was able to step it up. She's played a heck of a ball game at third base this afternoon.
Next up, Lady Gators, your pitcher.
Gotta give him credit.
Jackson.
That says to the plate, Addison Jackson. All back over our heads behind us here. So Jackson trying to jump on the first pitch. Pitch is high and outside. So the Lady Rebels looking for 2 more outs to end the Lady Gators season right here. That ball high and outside. Emily Collins pitching one heck of a ball game here this afternoon. Has given up just a solo home run in the 2nd inning. Oh, the Gators only run, how many hits? 3. Gators have only had 3 hits. And that one's a pop-up. Second baseman goes one under and catches it. And the Lady Gators are down to their last out of the season. I know it's frustrating and it'll hurt, but folks, they've had one heck of a season, considering they started 3 freshmen, only 1 sophomore, or 2 sophomores, 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores, so a very young ball club. Jackson will be back for the next 2 years, barring injuries. Alex Franklin, one of the 3 freshman starters, the 3rd baseman, will try to keep the Lady Gators' hopes alive. 2 outs and nobody on. There's that sometime strike that he called a strike that time. So Franklin behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Could be the last pitch of the ball game. Nope, outside. There's a pop-up, and that could end the season for the Gators. And it does.
I remember my last game as a senior.
And I know it hurts for the 4 seniors on the Lady Gator squad. They've had one heck of a season. Julia Kramer, Shelby Whittington, Sophie Smith, and KK Parker, the 4 seniors. And for the first time this season, the Lady Gators go down on their own park. And unfortunately, the last game that will be played on dirt here is an 8-1 loss in the quarterfinals in the 5A state championship playoffs. So once again, we want to congratulate the Lady Rebels on one. They came in here, like I said, with a mission, and they completed it. Took the Lady Gators down in good fashion by a score of 8-1. Actually outplayed, out-hit. Fans were very riled up, a whole lot of fans from Pineville. The biggest we've seen in a while on the visiting team. And they deserve it. They came here and took it away from the Lady Gators. So once again, it hurts for the seniors, but we have a good nucleus coming back next year. The pitcher, some freshmen, a couple of sophomores that'll be juniors next year. So that's the good thing about freshmen and sophomores. They become sophomores and juniors with a lot of experience. So, you know, unfortunately, the Lady Gators fall short of Fresh Park, which is always their goal every season. From the first pitch to the last, their goal is to get to Fresh Park. They were the defending state 5A state champions. They go down to Pineville Lady Rebels this afternoon. Congratulations to them. And hey folks, thanks for joining in. Hope you enjoyed the game. And we'll be back next year for sure on Facebook, duckroosports.net. We want to thank everyone for joining in. Everyone going home, please be careful. Have a good evening. And we'll see you next year.